Welcome back everyone, I am Deepak Unyal. In our previous tutorial we have discussed how to separate interface from the implementation, and what we did, we have a prototype of all the function in this constructor.h and all the implementation in this file. All the implementation are in this file, and then I have a main file through which I will be creating objects or calling the function for that particular object. So this code constructor.h and constructor.cpp, these code will remain with the programmer, and the main.cpp will be remaining with the client. So I will be passing only this constructor.h to the client and not this constructor.cpp, and in this way client will able to see only interface of the functions and not the implementation of the functions. So now how I am going to how I am going to compile these files together. Let me see all these three files. So first file is main.cpp, which is client code. Good. Then another file is constructor.h, and here we have only interface. And then third file where we have all the implementation. So what I am going to do, I will try to compile these files, but how can I do all these things? Means how can I combine these three files together, or should I combine the two files together? How we are going to do that? So what we are going to do, which is the better way, is combine this constructor.h and constructor.cpp from the programmer side and make an object file for this. So we will not link the file with the main file because there is no main function. So if I try to make executable file from these two files, that will provide us an error. So we have to stop the process before linking it. And constructor.cpp needs constructor.h, so we'll combine these two files together. Similarly, if I talk about main function, there is constructor.h. So what a user need or what a client need, it needs constructor.h, and we will make two separate one more object file for the constructor.h and main.cpp. Now I will have two object files. One will be for constructor.h and constructor.cpp, and another will be for constructor.h and main.cpp. When I am combining these two files and making an object file, I will have access to C++ standard library as well. So all the object file from that will be combined into these two files. So let us try to compile these files, and how I am going to do that. As I want to stop the process before linking, so let me find out how can I do that. I will go to man g++, and let us see if it tells me any option. So it says that when you invoke GCC, it normally does pre-processing, compilation, assembly and linking. We have read this already. The overall option allows you to stop this process at an intermediate stage. For example, the -c option says not to run the linker. Then the output consists of object file output by the assembler, and this is what we need, right? So what I will do, I will write g++-c. So I want to stop the compiler from linking process. And which file I am compiling at this moment? Main.cpp. And what other file I need for this? Constructor.h. I hope it runs successfully. Let us see what is the output here. These two files we had already there. Main CPP was already there, and this process produced two more files. One is constructor.h.gch. I will not discuss this, but this is object file we have got from this command. Secondly, We'll do same thing for another two files. One is constructor.cpp and constructor.h. So we'll create another object file. We'll see that. You can see constructor.o. Now I have two files, constructor.o and main.o. So what I am going to do, I will try to combine these object files and produce an output in different file. This -o shows that my output should be in some file whose name will be constructor. And which object file I am combining here? I am combining constructor.o and main.o. Now these two files will be combined together and will create an executable file. Let us try to see the output, and I get output here, which is in green, that is constructor. This is executable file. Now we can run the program, or I should write this, and it gives me some error. Maybe I don't know what happened here, and it's saying multiple definition of some constructor. Let me pause the video and come back to you and I will see what is the error. Yes, actually the error was that I was writing G++ and then I was making this command, which is actually wrong. I didn't see this. So this is error, right? So what we need to do, we'll just write dot and slash and constructor, then we will be get a right answer. So I think it is clear, guys, how we need to do this. And one important point I would like to have here. Let us suppose I am making some changes here. st1 dot set age, and I am changing age to 40, and then I want to print student information again. So I do not need to compile this thing. If I have this object file already built, I will not combine these two files and compile again. What I will do, I will compile only main function. So we don't need to compile whole file. So how I am going to do that? I have already that command. The way I am going to do it, and this will compile main and constructor. I get it. After that I will combine object file again, and now I can execute this. I'm sorry, name is constructor, and I get student age equal to 30 and student age equal to 40 according to this command or this instruction. So it has a great benefit that we do not need to compile whole code again and again. So I think, guys, it's enough for this lecture. If you have any doubt, please put it in the comments, or you can write me a mail at theeasyconcepts@gmail.com. Thank you so much.